Hi all, this is Skate, and today I wanted to bring you a video about 5.0 and the up and coming changes, including replays. But due to a complication in Wargaming, anyone who was on iOS on the contributors sadly did not get access. Only Android and PC, and I'm an iOS user, so I couldn't get access to 5.0 to make recordings. But Wargaming said they are working on it, so hopefully us iOS contributors will be able to get access to get some form of recordings out. Now, all that being said, I still wanted to make a video recording related today. So we are going to watch my good friend and fellow community contributor, Gentlefun, in his BatChat 25t AP, and then the next game is Gentlefun in his T49. And obviously the first thing he's done is take up a spotting position. Hopefully in doing so he'll light up as many targets as he can, and I don't know whether or not he's going to engage. Truth be told, I haven't watched this yet. I wanted to do it while recording on the spot. And the other thing then is we can talk about the replays at least at the same time. Now, I imagine most of you have seen it. If you haven't, I recommend go and check out Meezy's 5.0 video. He's got all the info and everything in there. Everything looks fantastic on the replays. You can share replay files, play them through the game, etc, etc. It's fantastic. The only thing I don't like is you can't get rid of the bar at the bottom, which says play and shows a little timeline as to where you are at. That's the only thing on it I don't like so far. But that being said, it was on the test server, so they may get rid of it in the final iteration before it comes out. And you can get rid of all the bars, so you've got a very, very clean screen towards the top at least. So they need to get rid of that one at the bottom, and then I think it is absolutely golden. And we can see a lot more subscriber replays and a lot more exciting gameplay as a result of this patch coming in. It's a big deal, I think, actually, replays. Now, talking about replays, let's have a look what's going on here. So, the Jagdpanzer E100 on his team is asking for help. He's left that one flank because the Jagdpanzer is alone. And now he's gone to cause a distraction against the enemy E100 and the enemy 50B. And he has unloaded an entire clip and kept that E100 tracked. So he's reallocated, taken a whole new flank, and it looks like the Leo PTA is coming up to support as well. In fact, it looks like his entire team is. So they've got these two guys pincered, and he's just waiting for a reload before he pops his nose again. But that 50B, is he on a reload? I don't know. What's he doing? He can't decide which target to shoot at, but it does mean that Gentlefun's managed to get an entire clip into him. And he did take one in the back, HE, from looks like the T54, which is why he's making a run straight away. And you can see that BatChat is after the E100, and he does get him. But he sacrificed himself pretty much to do that, because look how many targets have pretty much dealt with him. So the BatChat traded like 1,000 hit points in exchange for taking out that Jagdpanzer E100. And with his last shell, he does finish off the T54 on the enemy team. And I gotta give it, that's very observant, because when he had that gap in gameplay then, he could have hit the reload. However, he noticed the T54, and he noticed he could have finished it with one clip. So that's key, to be looking around the map to be able to do things like that. And you can see he's trying to make flanking shots, and he does manage to connect one with the T54 before getting into cover. And being as the T54 has got into cover, he is going for one into the T54E1 and then one more for the T54. These are the last two tanks, and he has enough hit points to be, well, bold, should we say, because he can just drive around by here and annoy people. At least, if anything, he's causing a distraction. Then he waited for that T54E1 to be distracted, and now he's going for the tracking shot to keep him in position, and he will be able to clip this guy. Absolutely no problem at all. Oh! He did manage to finish the last one. So that was pretty exciting gameplay in the BatChat 25t AP, the Tier 9 French light tank, and his gun did not stop firing, and that's shown in this screen. 5,112 damage, and he made 38,000 credits. 1,559 base XP as well. What I liked most about this replay though is he did get up early in his BatChat, he did go spotting, and then he went straight from there to the other flank. So he spotted still in his light tank before he went hell for leather, clipping things to death. And then we're going straight into the next replay, which is the T49. Now a lot of people don't like this tank anymore. I kind of love this thing. In fact, at the end of every session of Blitz, I will have at least one game in the T49. I love this thing. It's probably my favourite tier 8 tank. It's quirky, it's got character, it's got a funny gun, it can be troll granted. But it's just fun. It's stupid. And again, I haven't watched this replay yet. I know approximately what's going to happen in terms of what damage he ends on. And Gentlefun wouldn't have sent me a T49 replay unless it was very, very good and very, very fun. So all that being said, let's see what he is going to do. And exactly the same thing again, spotting up early for his team. He did pop the bush a bit too much there, but he was trying to find the shot on the ISU 152. But it got him spotted in exchange. Not necessarily a bad thing though, because if that ISU 152, he might push a bit... Oh, bloody hell. What I was going to say is that ISU 152 may rush to try and get a shot on him because he's a light tank. But the SP1C on his team decided to give him that pleasure instead, and he got deleted within the first minutes of the game. And while the ISU 152 was on a reload, you could see Gentlefun was trying to make a push for him. However, they spotted the AT-15, so that's why he got into cover and didn't rush it. Also by here, he's hugging close to the building, trying to go for this J-Panther 2. And the reason he's hugging close is because the AT-15 can't shoot him from that position. However, he needs to make a break for it now because he's about, well, he's been shot in the rear end. And you can see he has no interest in staying there. And is he going to poke out in front of him? No. I thought he was going to poke out in front of the ISU then. And the ISU is doing everything he can. He's trying to wiggle. However, a heat round from the T49 will go into the front of that thing, no problem at all. Also, a shot from his platoon buddy means that the ISU is in a very, very bad situation. But he does manage to put a huge shell into his platoon buddy. His platoon buddy finishes him off, and now it's time for him to get on the flank. He takes another one in the side for trying to get on the flank. We're about to find out if it was worth taking that shot, though, because he's got the flank. KV3 is looking at him. He's given up looking at him. And he's going to go for the rear of the tank, surely. No, he's done what I do. You have no idea how many times I drive into things because I'm not paying attention. But he did bounce off the side of that KV3. If he didn't hit the building, sorry, if he didn't hit the tram, I'm assuming he would have tried to have gone for the butt shot on that tank. Now, they do need to address this KV3 very, very quickly. You can see him and his platoon buddy working from either side to try and deal with him. And they need to because they're in a 3-on-5 situation now. And he's focusing the KV3. You could see the rest of the Reds were making their way up here. If you look at the mini-map, they are now making their way up here, which now puts Gentlefun pretty much on a one-shot for everything on the enemy team. The T-43 would have to roll high to deal with him, or you could just tap him and drive into him. However, is he going to get a flanking shot on this tank? Yeah. And he's completely ignoring that tank which was chasing him. Oh. Now he can't afford any more shots. But what he's basically doing there is he's baited the fast tank one direction, and now he's going around to try and deal with the Lerva, who was taking flank shots. RNG for you. But yeah, he is trying to work a flank shot now. And it's a 2-on-2 situation, and he has 33 hit points. This is not an ideal situation, realistically. And his team buddy is on full hit points. And the reason his buddy, or his team buddy, is on full hit points is because he is AFK. So pretty much, Gentlefun is in a 2-on-1 situation with 33 hit points. This is going to be one tough situation to get out of. Now, he did manage to balance that T-43 quite well then. And he's played the old switch and bluff scenario here. He's gone one way, waited till his camo resetted, and then has gone the other way. They haven't spotted him, but this may mean he might get a nice flanking shot into the butt of that tank. If he can spot it. Come on, get the flanky butt shot. You could see that's what he's waiting to do. Is he going to do it though? No, the tank's facing him. He has no hope in hell of penetrating that tank with heat from the front. And I don't think he was expecting that Lerva to be pointing this direction, which is why he's gone straight back down, reloaded a HE, and then legged it, because he has no hope in facing those two. They've only got to fart in his direction and penetrate his tank. Now, what's he doing now? Is he heading back towards that lightweight, using the lightweight as bait? Because obviously if they see him, the Lerva and the T-43 are basically going to... No, he's not. I was curious then if he's going to try and use that tank as bait. So basically they get distracted, start shooting at that thing, gives him a chance to flank around in some direction. T43 is going the opposite direction to a lurver. Very good idea. And wow, he spotted him from there. This is going to be close. He needs to know where that lurver is so we can actually deal with this properly. Ah, they've both gone the same direction. If the lurver kept going this way, he would have been in a lot of trouble. And he's looking for that side shot. He's got to get it. Come on, get that side shot. Starting to balance up the board a bit more. That T43 is now, well, he can be farted on just like the T49 can. Lurver, on the other hand, that's a very different story. He cannot penetrate that tank from the front, and he cannot get high damage rolls on that tank. But you can see the T43 is now trying to find the flank of the T49. Is he going to get it, though? No! Okay. He technically has 2 on his team, but it's not. This is a 1 versus 1. And the bossing on his team is inviting him to a platoon, even though he's already in a platoon. Now, is he going to get the side shot? Oh, interesting choice, actually. If he waited just a little bit longer, there's a possibility he could have got a flat side with heat then. Now the lurver is pointing this direction. Is he going to do enough damage with HE? No, he's got 1 more, but he's going to get spotted for that one. He's waiting for his camo to reset again before he makes a pop for it. And let's just hope he gets that camo reset. Is he going to go? Is he going to get it? He's going to get it! So, let's be fair, that was a 6 versus 7. And he survived a 2-on-1 with 33 hit points. So, massive bravo on that one. Which gets him 4,423 damage and a mastery badge. Let's have a look at the team lineup. 1,450 base XP. Very, very nice. I do enjoy commentating on other people's masteries and other people's games. It's good fun. And it's very much part of the reason why I'm looking forward to 5.0, because people can send me some interesting gameplays. This pretty much opens the floodgate 5.0 will, so we can see a lot more diverse gameplay. That's pretty much it for this video though. Gentlefun, massive thank you for sending these through. They were really fun to watch. Everybody else who's watched the video, thank you all very much. I've put a link for Gentlefun's channel in the video description. But yeah, see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.